Nonprofit for at-risk teenagers. The services that this nonprofit for at-risk teens will offer is assistance with life guidance and mental health, because there is hardly ever any support offered to at-risk teenagers beyond athletics. The access to this type of guidance will be a very beneficial way to not only help one reach their full potential, but help the community move towards decreasing their well-known risk factors and raising awareness for mental health. According to the statistics for at-risk youth, nearly 4 million children, approximately 16%, are at or below the federal poverty level and headed by a single parent. Along with this statistic, over 4.7 million young children are affected by 3 or more risk factors. This is quoted by the National Center for Children in Poverty. This organization's mission would be to help both stressed parents in need of helping their troubled teenagers turn their life around, as well as troubled, unfocused, and inconsistent teenagers in need of the help. These families are most likely to be within low-income communities throughout the city that are more focused on keeping their families afloat rather than planning their youth's future. According to Social Solutions, nearly 40% of youth in the United States live in low-income families with incomes at or below 200% of the federal poverty line. Therefore, it would be apparent that the financial struggles of these families make the act of planning or focusing past their difficult current situations very difficult. In order to market this new coming business's services, information will be given through fundraising, social media, flyers, radio advertisement, and an automatic mailing system provided to schools and homes in lower demographic areas. A consistent large social media presence on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube would be necessary not only to compete with competitors, but to ensure that the most amount of people are able to be reached and aware of this nonprofit's contribution to its community. In addition to a social media presence and advertisement, volunteers, donors, and sponsors will be required to assist with constant, effective fundraising events. Although fundraising within the community would be a great way to bring in funding for the organization, the main support would be from federal grants. The funds raised between fundraising and grants would also contribute to the startup costs for this nonprofit for at-risk teenagers. A portion of the startup costs would include advertisements and monthly expenses being prepaid to ensure all focus could be spent on the organization's growth rather than income or revenue. This would also include training and payment for new employees and professional volunteers seeking to assist with the organization's growth. The ultimate long-term goal will be the ability to have impacted and reached plenty of teenagers that grow into successful young adults living well above the risk factors that they were once a part of. The organization's impact would mean more than everything, not only to the community, but those that made these changes possible. You've heard all about us. Now please contact us through our P.O. Box, our email, our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. And also, please feel free to join us for our quarterly meetings held for all surrounding communities at 1234 Raleigh Way, Raleigh, North Carolina 27606. We hope to see you all there soon.